I have a mic today. I was stuck on my foot. Hi everybody. It is I, Danny from Danny Tries a Ting. It's gonna come up right there. Danny Tries a Ting. Welcome. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. I am so happy to see you. Today we are doing shoot. I think it's month 4. Yes, boom, there we go. Okay, so it is month 4 on Etsy. Is my energy suggesting that I have some sales? Okay guys, month 4, I'm gonna get serious. Welcome to my channel, Danny Tries a Ting, where I discuss trying to delve back into all things creative. Again, postpartum, post-grad school, just as a stay-at-home mom, what am I doing? How am I finding different ways to be creative? And I decided to start a business, and I decided to start that business on Etsy. And so I just want to take you on this journey as we talk through owning a small business, as we talk through finances. How do we stay on top of finances and how do we manage that? How do we actually talk openly about money? How do we get creative again? What are the ways in which I'm tapping into my creativity? So today, the video is all about Etsy and how am I doing? What's up? What does it look like? So I will take you into month 4, the month of June 2023. This is what it is. Let me show you right now. Come. Okay, so here we are for the month of June 1st to the 30th. We have a total of 430 visits, which is great. 3 orders out of that, which is, I will say, laughable, but also, you know what, I'm going to applaud myself. That's my conversion rate is quite low. Again, we are aiming for like 3-ish to 4%. That's a great conversion rate. So this is actually low. And then my total revenue for the month of June was $71.88. It's not bad. Slowly but surely I'll crack the code. Again, I understand that I have made my shop information public, and so a lot of the traffic that is coming my way, I know it's mostly because of this channel. And then Etsy, again, we still need to do a lot more work in terms of our search engine optimization. That's on the low side, and in terms of like the work that Etsy is doing, it's like 40%. It's like we would love to have the numbers reversed, actually, like 60% brought in through Etsy, and then, excuse me, see, I'm still sick, 40% brought in through, you know, me talking about my channel and what have you. Okay, so in terms of my Etsy store, this month I only actually uploaded, I think, a total of 2 listings. I was sad about it. I was honestly actually sad about it. But the reality is, number 1, I was really, really sick and just exhausted. I was just so exhausted that I needed to respect my body. I needed to just listen to my body and allow my body and my health to sort of get back to speed. So I didn't, you know, again, I, as a stay-at-home mom, during the day I'm occupied with my kids, but at nighttime is when I get most of my work done. I just slept. I honestly slept. So I was only able to do 2 listings. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. Oh, I think in the other video I mentioned that I was sort of switching niches a little bit. So now I've actually entered into a slightly different niche in that I'm trying digital products, but they're actually paper dolls. And I have been having so much fun making them, but trying to figure out, you know, should I actually start to create some like physical paper dolls versus what might it look like if it was digital and it's like print on demand.
Hi y'all, just wanted to highlight something. I'm not actually switching niches entirely. I am just also dipping my foot into something else. So I still am interested in all the different products that I created. So the t-shirts, the mugs, the sticker sheets, that's still happening. I am just also now dipping my foot into creating these paper dolls. So just to clarify that it's not a complete deviation, it's just in addition to.
Okay, and another thing that I will also say, so if I scroll down to how much shoppers have viewed my listings, so again, the paper dolls were the two newest listings that I had added. You know, someone's favoriting them, which is nice. And the amount of views, so they are getting some views. At the time, I will say that I did have ads going. Let me just see if I can still click on marketing. Etsy ads. Okay, see, right now it's showing that I'm missing out because I'm not doing any ads anymore. For the month of July, I decided to pause on my ads just to see how things would go without Etsy's help. Okay, so they are comparing the month of June to the month of May. So my traffic has decreased over based on the previous month, which is okay again. So it seems as though in terms of what people have actually been looking for, I don't know if I can, okay, there we go, sort it through impressions. Okay, so soft up shop, people are clearly looking for the name of my store, but this is actually helpful in terms of thinking about search engine optimization to see what people have been looking for and how they were able to find my stuff. So this is actually really interesting to keep in mind ultimately. Ooh, this was good news for the month of June. There is no longer a payment account reserved. So oftentimes when you are a new business, Etsy will set a reserve for, I think it's like 3 months or something. Essentially, a portion of your money that they will actually release, but a portion of the money they will actually keep on hold. They want to make sure that orders are being delivered and your clients are receiving them. They just want to sort of ensure that you're like authentic and real and, you know, running the business smoothly. So they set that reserve, and thankfully mine has been lifted.
Wow.
Most of the previous products were print on demand. So once I do the design, the company that I'm working with is Printful. Printful is responsible for printing it out and what have you. Whereas with all that I've been playing around, paper doll, with the paper doll templates that I've been playing around with, I actually have to print them out, color them in, cut them up, and like actually show how the product actually works, essentially. So creating the listing took a lot more work. So yeah, I do want to sort of like acknowledge how time came into play and how that was different from being able to push out multiple listings a little bit earlier on with the print on demand format. In addition to that, I've actually been taking this, it's called an entrepreneur class. I live in Toronto again, and so it's this course that is designed for people who are artists that also want to be entrepreneurs and run their own small businesses. It runs for about 3 months on a weekly basis. Excuse me. I didn't think that I was going to find the time for it or make the time for it. I thought maybe it might be a little bit hard, but there has been so much value added in taking these course in terms of engagement, but then in terms of the different speakers that they have on a weekly basis, talking about things from like finances to businesses to taxes. Like, it's been really helpful. I've had to take away some of my attention from my Etsy shop to sort of focus on the business side of things, which actually also leads me into thinking about things like registering my business. That's something I did this week. And then also setting up an account with Waves app. How do you keep track of your finances as a small business? And specifically, in my case, I'm going with sole proprietorship as opposed to like actually registering for a corporation just yet. I want to make sure that, you know, I've accumulated enough sales and I've been able to create enough of a brand and what have you, and that I'm able to make a regular like stream of income. I really want that sort of proof of concept to exist before I move towards corporation. So I'm going to remain sole proprietor. Just all those things about how do you manage finances, setting up a business bank account so that it's very easy come tax time to understand what expenses were business related. So just in terms of the overall organization of my business, like the behind the scenes work that needs to be done, and if it's done properly, then it saves you the headache when it's time to do your income tax return. that's sort of the work that I've been doing behind the scenes. I guess it was definitely an eye-opener through, again, the courses that I've been taking, that I really want to make sure that I'm as organized as possible. And maybe I'll do a few videos later on about how I've been managing my finances. And yeah, if that's helpful to anybody, I'll share whatever knowledge that I have. But that, again, is time taken away from being able to put my full effort towards listings on Etsy. I was using my partner's work computer, his work laptop, to do the designs, and I had downloaded a free program called Krita. I do have an iPad as well, so that I did actually download and pay for Procreate because I really wanted to switch to that. And so there's been a bit of also a learning curve in terms of how to use one thing versus the other. I'm learning this brand new technology. I don't know, there's definitely going to be a little time gap in that because I don't even know how to do anything. Yeah, and I also invested finally in a MacBook. All this to say, there's all these things that were sort of happening on the back end that needed to be addressed. I'm not at all deflated by the progress that I have made so far. I think the month of July is probably going to be something similar as well. I think I'm going to push a lot more to try and get things going. Sorry, I can see the light going. It's about to rain, so my daylight is just being affected. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, friends, I think the sun is partially back, so I'm going to refilm this ending. I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here and for following me along my journey. I can't wait till the day, and I'm gonna manifest this, but I can't wait till the day that I can come in and be like, y'all, we hit the $1,000 mark. Y'all, we hit the $10K mark. I cannot wait for that day to come, and I know it will because I believe in myself. And I hope that if you're on this journey as well, that you also believe in yourself and you also just keep trying, keep working at it, keep trying, keep getting better. We're trying to improve. We're trying to put out quality products. We're trying to create beautiful things. We're trying to beautify people's lives, right? Make them more functional. Anyways, you already know, you gotta subscribe if you don't already subscribe. That would be really, really helpful to me. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't already watched some of my other videos, there's more content on Etsy, on buying a house. Like, what? Who bought a house? Yes. Inside my studio, there's a bunch of videos that you can take a look at to learn more about me and this journey that I'm on. Okay, so that is all. I heart you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you again next week. Bye. Y'all don't even know about this outfit. What? Honestly, it doesn't work together. I don't think it works together. I don't want to get up. Can you see it or no? I see trees are green. Red roses too. I see the colors from you. And I'll think too much.